So most people don't ever get their insurance license simply because they don't even know where to start. In this video, I'm going to give you a clear direction as to which insurance license might suit you best. And that way you can make a choice and take action. Begin the study process so that you can begin your career in insurance. Welcome, my name is Luis, and I can't wait to get into it. So there's three major types of exams that people go for. Number one is the life insurance exam. Number two is a health exam. And number three is a property and casualty exam. That would allow you to sell life insurance, health insurance, and property and casualty products like auto and home insurance. Now, there's more than that's out there, but those are when I hear somebody say I'm thinking about getting my insurance license, those are the three that I hear that are most popular in my opinion. Obviously, if that's not what you're looking for, this is not the right video for you. I'd recommend you find another option. But when it comes to those three, sometimes people combine the life and health, and sometimes people go for it. For example, the PNC first. It really depends on what your goal is. Okay, so I'll give you. Let's start with PNC. PNC in my book. Okay, and maybe there's some PNC agents watching this, and you can in the comments let me know where I'm off here because I don't do PNC, but this is my understanding of it. Is PNC is a long-term play. What that means is you're not going to see a lot of upfront commissions when you're working in the PNC world. You're building a book of business that's going to pay you a great residual. So if you are going into a business like that, you just want to know that before you get started, so that you can understand how that's going to work. So if you're thinking, I can get a lot of auto and home policies on the books that are going to pay me very little to nothing upfront and but pay me a great residual on the back end, then that's the business that you should pursue. It's a business that has great residuals. Now, typically, when I see PNC courses, they're significantly more material and longer than a life or health exam. Or health course, right? So, for example, in Florida, the state I'm in currently, and this may change, so obviously check with your state. Every state is different, but in Florida, the PNC is a 200-hour exam versus the life insurance exam is 20 hours. That's a pretty big difference. Okay. The PNC exam, you'd commit probably, a month or so to knock out, maybe longer. Whereas you could get a life insurance license in a weekend. Okay. So that's something to bear in mind. Ultimately, if it's what you want, it should have no bearing on your decision because what's a month to the rest of your career, right? But that's something to keep in mind. Now, you may be thinking, well, I want to do all of it. Then if you're looking for more upfront income, I would say consider life and health. Now, health is kind of an in-between spot, okay? Because health would also pays a residual, but there's a lot of seasonality with health. There's open enrollment, there's all these things that factor in that are going to just make health insurance just a different animal. The good news about that is that during open enrollment, a lot of people are asking about it. But the bad news is that when it's not open enrollment, you have to find those deals that fit in that are outside of the open enrollment period so that you can get business. So again, you're looking at PNC. It's a long-term play. Health, you can get a great residual, but you do need to have ways to generate business in the off season. And then life insurance. Well, life insurance, and most people say is the toughest sell. Okay, but it pays the most upfront. So you will have to develop your sales skills in order to sell life insurance because most people don't go shopping for life insurance, right? Sorry about that. All right, so what I was saying is most people don't go shopping for auto. They don't go shopping for, sorry, they do go shopping for auto. They do go shopping for health insurance. They have a time when they go looking for it, but that doesn't happen all the time with life insurance. It's very rare. And when it happens, it's people that are savvy enough to go buy it on their own. They don't need an agent most of the time. So, a life insurance agent has to build their sales chops. You need to build sales skills that can get you on, I would say marketing and sales skills to get you in front of the right people and then allow you to close a sale. The good thing about that, though, is that life insurance and with a lot of companies advances premiums. What that means is you're paid based on an entire year's worth of premium, maybe upfront or at a percentage of that upfront. Some companies do, if the premium is $100 a month, you're paying for the whole year 1,200. Even though the client's only paid 1 year, 1 month, sorry, you're going to get maybe $600 or $700 up front. So that's a huge advantage when you're trying to pull cash flow up and you need to, make a little bit more money up front. So that's the difference between the three. I would highly encourage you to decide. Number one, you want to find somebody that's been successful in that and ask, hey, what is your life like? Do I want to have that life if I pursue this? Right? Because auto and home agents that have built a book have an amazing life now that they have their residual, but they burned that midnight oil while they were building because they had to bring in all those leads and really not get paid a whole bunch up front, right? So it's just a balance of it. Um, Hopefully this is helpful. I think if you make once you make a choice of either one of those three, then just commit and take action. I see so many people, their motivation goes down after they make a commitment because I promise you, the study is going to be boring and you're not going to enjoy it. But at the end of the day, what matters is get on the other side of it so you can begin your career. Again, my name is Luis. Glad you're here. May God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.